Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to AFORadio.com. I am Mag, and today I'm super excited because we're doing a Gawai Keaamatan special, and it's a first for me. And I took this opportunity to get in touch with two very amazing people to tell us more about this whole celebration. But in the meantime, if you're joining us from wherever you are right now, please share the broadcast with your friends and family and come join us in the show. Okay, you are more than welcome to comment below if you have any comments. But before I bring in my guest this afternoon, let me present you with a little clip by our good friend Anderson Kallang right here on AFO Radio. Fantastic. Selamat Hari Gawai and Pesta Keamatan to all our friends from Sabah and Sarawak. I am Mag, and that was a lovely number by Anderson Kallang. Now, I want to say that Anderson is super talented. He played the sape right in front of me once in my studio, and I was in awe. Okay, this man has so much talent, and he's got this really huge cute little, sape, and it's a work of art, and he is super talented. Now, if you've got comments, do drop your comments below saying hi to Alicia Kang and also to Anderson Kallang, who's watching right now. Thank you so much for that video. He says happy Keamatan and happy Gawai to everyone. Now, for our special Gawai Keamatan today, our Gawai Keamatan special today, I've got Nikki, Palikat, and Pete Kallang joining me, one representing Sabah and the other representing Sarawak on our show today. So, hello guys, how are you all today?
Hi, Meg. How are you?
Hi! Happy Gawai and happy Keamatan to the both of you.
Happy.
Happy, happy.
How is this whole MCO, CMCO treating you both?
Wonderful. Okay, Pete, you go.
It's amazing.
You're
You guys
raising
get
all this.
you guys get to sit down at home and finally relax, right?
Yes. It was also a great time to catch up on hobbies, as I mentioned to you, quality time with the family. Of course, my son is raving about not having to go to school, but there's the online classes, which is very challenging. But Pete, you go. Sorry.
It's fine.
I
You can
totally
speak
agree.
first, and then
Yeah.
Pete will go on to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the school has started online classes, so which are, I mean, limited hours, but uh, now the parents have to play the part of the teacher, as in they need to
Correct.
sit down with the kids. I'm sure you understand. Sit down with the kids and then make sure they're focused, and then explain the other extra things uh, that the kids might not understand. Yeah, so
Definitely.
it's great.
But it's
It can
super
be tiring.
challenging.
Yes, yes, it is. It is.
And now we know why teachers are so important.
Exactly. It's like, wow, that big man.
That's
All the
right.
Tegu out there. Wow.
Okay, Pete,
Yeah.
what about yourself? What have you been up to?
I am home. I don't go out much, only I mean, like everybody else, we're trying to, stay safe at home and try to distance myself from as many people as I can but thank God for technology. If without internet, I don't know how I can stay sane. and
Definitely.
I, and just because of technology also we can keep in touch with each other even though we're far apart, friends and family who are back home or even here, we can still celebrate Gawai and Keaamatan together
Yep.
virtually.
Correct. So this year is like a completely different setting to Gawai and Keaamatan because no visiting, no partying technically because you can only have like a max of 20 people and that was for Hari Raya. So I cannot
Mm.
imagine how it's like, back home for you guys, when the families are together. Oh, how la. But nevertheless, it brings them together closer. It strengthens the bond, isn't it? Somewhat.
Mm. Um. Wait, is this question addressed to me? Sorry.
Yeah, Anderson says, Hi, Nikki and Pete. He just wants to say you both are really inspirational to many. So, yeah,
Oh, so sweet. Thank you, Anderson.
Thank
The
you,
one who was
Anderson.
playing the
let's
sape.
stop pay. Correct.
Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you for
He
that
is
performance.
amazing. Now, if you actually follow him on his social media, you can see that he performs for every occasion and
Wow.
he's like super talented. Like, really, when I watched him play, oh, it gave me shivers. It's like nice, very
Hmm.
nice. Hmm.
Yeah, that's
And this
Yeah,
guy
this
beautiful.
can
guy is
dance and
super
he's like
talented.
super talented also, Ray.
Yes, yes. Uh,
Ah.
he's amazing. I first knew him as a photographer. He's an amazing photographer.
That's
Just
right.
a little plug
Ah.
for Anderson. But and then people start asking like, "Are you guys related?" No, we're not. But we're we're not related. But we're related by our culture
All
and by
right.
the love of music. And he's amazing. Yeah.
Very
Shout
nicely
out to
put,
you.
Pete.
Happy Gawai to you, Happy Gawai to you, Anderson.
I
Uh,
think your name has a double L and his one has a single L,
Yes.
kan? Different.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Okay,
my dad Jala. Yeah.
so for our friends and our viewers watching in, let's do an introduction to Pesta Keamatan and Hari Gawai. What is it exactly? We all know it's Harvest Festival, but I'm very sure there's more to it all, isn't it?
Do I go? Pesa Kaamatan is
Go ahead. Go ahead.
there's a legend behind it actually.
Okay.
Uh, it was said that the god Kinoingan and his wife Sumundu, they had this daughter called Huminodun, and there was a time of famine among
Mm-hmm.
his people, and Huminodun actually sacrificed herself to feed the people, and her body
Wow.
was turned into rice, which fed the rakyat of Kinoingan. So The harvest festival is when the farmers, when Kadasan people think the remember that commemorate that day where she made the sacrifice, and also to thank the gods for a good harvest.
Wow.
And yeah, and planting rice is such a huge thing. Like I remember whenever I balik kampung, there's just paddy fields everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, and to this day we still plant our own rice, even though like you can just go and buy baras at the supermarket. My mom is super picky about this. She only enjoys eating the baras from our paddy field, from our sawa.
Very nice. I mean, not many people actually have the advantage of actually eating rice from your own harvest, you know?
I
So,
know it
yeah.
was so weird. It was so weird when I came here and people don't do that. They go like, "Oh, I just buy baras from the supermarket." Oh, so
Nikki,
you
where
don't
do you
have
want us
your.
to tanam our beras?
I don't know. I was 18 when I came here, and I was just like such a culture shock, and that was one of the things that I discovered. People don't plant their own rice. Got it.
So, does your mom like send rice over to you from home?
When I go back, she will actually pack the thing for me in a plastic, and I will bring it back to KL.
Okay, lah, a bit of home, lah. You take home a bit
Mm,
of home. Very nice.
yes, but there is a difference though, like the fresh baras and the one from the supermarket. Of course, it's like any fresh thing. Like you just
Correct.
catch a fish, and it's not the same as you buy it from the supermarket,
True.
etc.
True.
Yeah, yeah.
Have you tried though planting your own rice, considering the fact that you were wondering?
My mom, bless her soul, has made us all endure like when we balik kampung, she will force us to go help to tanam the rice under the
Okay.
super hot, scorching sun with the uh, scythe, right? The sabit thing. Yeah, yeah, the
Yes.
scythe. And in the mud and getting bitten by leeches.
Oh no.
Yeah, so yes, we know. We know how what a painstaking process it is to plant rice.
Okay, but at least you know the whole process and you've done it before. So whee! I wouldn't.
Oh
I honestly
yeah.
cannot do that to save my life.
When it's part of your culture.
You have to do it. Correct. Pete, what about yourself? Tell us more about Hari Gawai. What's it all about?
Well, this is what my grandmother would tell me. Just a little introduction. I'm actually Orang Ulu, or to be more specific, I'm Kenya. So the majority of
Oh,
these, the people that celebrate Gawai in Sarawak are the Dayaks, who are the Iban and the Bidayuh people.
Okay.
Yeah, so this whole celebration is mainly celebrated by the Iban and the Bidayuh people,
Bidai.
and we do celebrate Gawai as well in our own way. Yeah, so it is the harvest festival, and back home it is. I don't know of any legend or what. That was like really beautiful though, Nikki. But people have been planting of rice as well back home for generations. And yeah, it is a time where everybody just come together and celebrate the harvest, the hard work that put into planting rice. And I was
yeah.
blessed to have that experience to actually go back to Kampong and help my late grandmother to.
Plant your own rice.
It's really, really, really,
Very
really
nice.
hard. I don't know how these people do it. My goodness,
Yep.
but
It is a
the
tedious
harvest,
process. Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
just amazing. Yeah,
Okay. So,
yeah,
right.
the aroma. Oh, it's not something that you can buy something from like the supermarket or anything like that. Yeah.
Correct. Correct. And it's done by your own people, your own family. So you feel attached to it a little bit more, kan?
Yes, and
Exactly.
the grain is different. It's like I don't know the one from my kampong.
Mm-hmm.
It's shorter, and it's less starchy.
Okay.
Yeah, and like Pete was saying, the aroma it's hard to explain, but once you've tried it, you know.
Definitely. And I think the
Mhm.
whole process is very tedious because after you harvest the thing, you've also got a long list of things that you need to do before it becomes the rice that you can eat, kan?
Yeah, yeah. They have to tumbuk it. Uh,
Correct. And then you have to take out the husk.
Yes, got the husk, and then my mom will actually do the tampi.
Yeah. Wow, I've not
Yes,
heard that word in a long time. The tampi. Pretty
yes,
cool.
and
Pretty
but
cool.
it was a normal thing. I'd always see my mom with that because she was super meticulous about how she liked her rice.
Of
So
course.
thankfully, it was educational for me.
Of course. Of course. Now, being away from home, especially during this time, do you miss it? Do you miss all that goes on during this time of year?
Yes. If I were to be back home and if there wasn't this whole MCO situation, my friends and I would go head over to KDCA,
Okay.
where that's where there's just endless partying and merrymaking and music, and then there's the Unduk Ngadao festival, and there's like garai everywhere. So it's such a place of merriment, and you really, if you want to feel the festivities, that's the place to go.
Very
KDCA.
nice. So right now, I'm very sure it's not going to be the same, right? This year, it shouldn't be the same. There shouldn't be any gathering of sorts. So
Well, Meg,
everybody be at home.
You know what's so funny is that if I were to be with my friends at this
Yeah.
time, there would be the festivities and all that, but never in Baju Kadazan. And today, without
You-
festivities, I am in the Baju Kadazan. So I don't know. I'm overcompensating, I guess.
So we know that where your heart is right now is back in Sabah. Now tell us about this baju kadasan that you're wearing.
I'm surprised I can still fit it. I made this all those years ago. I think when I had to be MC for my school speech day. That I was like
Wow.
17. I'm 35 now, and I can still fit it. So there's really beautiful gold detailing.
So
It's made
pretty.
of velvet. Yeah, it's velvet, and it's different according to which daerah you're from.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this is. I asked for Tambunan, which is where I'm from. So this is where the baju karasan of my province, which is
Very
Tambunan.
nice. You were telling
Mhm.
us that there's supposed to be a belt that go with the whole outfit,
Yes,
kan?
this is supposed to be tucked in, and
Uh-huh.
then there's a belt in the middle,
Okay.
which is made of coins, and then
Okay.
three other hip belts,
Okay.
which are super heavy, made of a different kind of coin. So if you were to make it today, it would cost like anywhere between 5 to 6,000 ringgit to make the set.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And
and it's difficult to find the people who can still make them because they're very specialized.
of course, and we were saying just now, if you want to work out, then you should put it on because it restricts your
You want
movement.
to I remember I had to do a show in those things. I was sweating on the inside. Baju Kadazan is, it's, you got to be in an air conditioned room to wear it because
Correct.
it's velvet. It's
It's
very thick
velvet.
velvet.
Yep.
Yes.
Pete,
Mhm.
what about yourself? What would you be doing if you were back home right now? Because Nikki would
Oh,
be like
definitely.
celebrating with her friends.
Same. I would be celebrating with friends. And then if you go back home, you actually go to the longhouse and you are in the longhouse. People are just literally next door and you wouldn't need a car. Just go down the longhouse door to door and yeah, meet people, connect and have a drink,
Have a drink.
enjoy each
Oh,
other's company. Yeah.
Hey, Pete, by the way, is ready to have a drink. Okay. He messaged me today and he says, Mag, I got tuak. So I was like, woo.
wow. Oh,
Okay,
is
speaking
that
about
Mana
tu.
lihing.
Oh, he got
oh,
set already.
nice?
Way. Very nice. Okay, so we've always heard people talk about tuak most of the time when it comes to harvest, but I'm sure there's more than just tuak, right? What are some of the amazing food that you look forward to? Because like Nikki, you say you go out with your friends. I'm sure there's a festive or rather a whole setup of food. It's like whoa.
Yes, but I am a Kadazan girl through and through. You can take me out of the Kadazan. You can't take the Kadazan out of me. To this day, I have my mom make for me bosso.
Okay.
Um,
What is
Baso
it?
is it's um it's a mixture of rice
Uh-huh.
and fish, or you can also put prawn, and then they have like this black kind of serbuk called pangi. I don't know what you call it in other
English?
languages.
Okay.
A bit of salt. Sometimes people put ginger, and then it's fermented for
Okay.
like minimum 1 month. It's the most delicious but rancid smelling thing. Like my sister says it smells like a drain, but I love it. Like that makes me eat rice, man. Like, I will pile that on, and then the rice. So I love my baso. We also have this thing called tuhao, which is fermented wild ginger.
Okay. Look at
Kan?
Pete.
Oh my
He's super excited.
god.
I know to
Tuhao.
how. I love to how.
Oh, you
What is
tried it.
tuhao?
It's the fermented wild ginger.
And it's just like that. It's like fermented
Uh,
ginger. That's all.
yes, and then they put this kind of vinegar and salt, and like I love dousing my soups in that.
Mm.
I love having it like with like a lot of chili and a lot of rice, any kind of fish or chicken or lau.
So it
And
becomes
then
like
of
a
course,
pickle of sort, is it?
yes, and oh,
Okay.
we Karazans, we just love our pickles. We
Okay.
just pickle the heck out of anything we can find. That's what we're good at. Um, so we call these Mag, we call these dishes pusas. Like pusas is what we call the food we eat while we drink.
Okay. So it's like
You could be
tapas of
having
sort.
yes, but
Okay.
the Karazan
Call
tapas.
it
Uh,
because tapas. So it's called
yes, yes,
pusas, is it?
pusas. Yes.
Very
So
nice.
that's what we have with
Okay.
our tapay. We call it tapay.
All right. Cool. So tapa is a drink, right?
It's rice wine. It's basically tuak.
Rice
In
wine.
Sarawak, they call it tuak. We call
Okay.
it tapay.
Ah, okay. I've heard of it, but I never knew the difference. So now I know. So it's technically just the same thing in two different,
Same
states.
thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Pete. So what about you? What are the dishes that you must have during Gawai?
Well, during Gawai, my mom and aunties would be making adut. This thing called
Okay.
in my dialect, it's called adut or ope. It's actually glutinous rice, and they wrap it
Okay.
in leaves.
Okay.
Uh,
Oh,
and then
nice.
there will be this dish. There will be this dish. I don't know. This is such a kampong style dish. It's pork, but then there's other spice. I don't know what goes into it, but it's just amazing.
As long as you get to eat it,
And
you're
then there's
happy.
also, of course, and then there's also kasam. Kasam. There's all sorts of kasam. The Dayaks love to make kasam. It's like a preserved or pickled thing. There's kasam ikan or other kinds of things. It's a preserved pickle kind of thing as well.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think
So you
that's how
guys
people did it
really like
in the old
pickles.
days because we didn't have like refrigerators
Yeah, we
and
didn't
things
have
like
Correct.
that.
fridges. It was a lack of making up for the lack of technology. And then suddenly now everyone is like, "Oh,
Exactly.
fermented foods is great for you. It's great for the gut. It's the good bacteria." And now we know, like, oh, this is what our ancestors used to do way before anyone else.
Correct. So the
Yeah,
ancestors got it like
That's why they
right
live such
down,
long
right there.
lives.
I know.
exactly. And they hardly ever got sick. They, yeah, there was no doctor
Hmm.
anyway at the time.
Definitely. So
Mhm.
it's basically back to basics. It's just rice and a whole lot of pickles in different forms.
Hmm.
Yes, but for
Very.
like I said, the bosso, you need a pangi. You know what, Mag? I think that black thing, right? The black serbuk that they put in the bosso is actually, if you've had Peranakan food, do you know buah keluak?
Yes.
Yes, I have a feeling it's that thing because I love buah keluak and then it has the same texture.
Same.
I'm gonna look it up.
Ah.
I think it's the same thing.
Okay. So you look it up and let us know. But that's a new discovery that we learned today.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so during the show, we'll get Nikki and Pete to perform for you. And just before I let them perform their first songs, I want to say welcome to all of you who are tuning in right now. Thank you so much for joining us here on AFO Radio. I've got Nikki Palikat and Pete Kallang. We're talking about Gawai and Keaamatan. And if you have questions or you want to participate this afternoon, tell us about your favorite food during, the festivities. What's your favorite part of the festivities? You can comment comment below. Okay, but for now, guys, are you guys ready to do us a song each?
Can.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we're gonna
ready.
start with Nikki first, and then we'll bring in Pete, and then we'll come back and chit chat a little bit more before we bring you their second number. Okay. So I present to you Nikki Palikat.
Okay. Let me pull out the mic. One. Hey. Kusan ku tobugno tiliban di loribu. Isno dito amis oy langag ginawaku. Hintutunan kita okon ko pinokiano. Lahat minamangon nilangan itiupusan oh sunod ay dati Pompeo Tito Poinggirot itinawo Sorohon no batoso mamabang tiginawaan No, tiratno kaupusan mo'y langadi kasasari Hakto minamangon nilangan Itpiupusan Oh, sunod ay Ratido piupusan Gompio Tito Pusto Poinggirot itinawo Sorohon no batusta Amabang tiginawaan Sunod-ay hukum Ratido piupusan Gompio Tito Pusto Poinggirot itinawa Sorohon no batosto Mamabang tiginawaan
Hello.
Pete, you ready to do us the next song?
Yep, I am.
Okay. All yours.
All right, here we go. I hope you guys can hear me. Woo! This is a song that is a must during Gawai. This is called Bakikis, Bulbati. Bukit Sematang, Pulau Sumatera, Gunung selindung di kota Jawa. Dia alai aku, buling ngasuh penemu, Belajar pucau lelengau 1000 guna. Aku ndak peduli, aku ndak ngira rugi, selagi aku ndak puas hati. Biar aku ambis, berkikis bulu betis, entinuan bedaunnya di kabini. Satu, dua, tiga. Hey! Ilanuan darah baru nuanmu aku duduk mengugau-ugau di muka pintu. Ilanuan darah baru nuanmu diri nurun tangga belakang ndak mai garis. Aku ndak peduli, aku ndak ngira rugi, selagi aku ndak puas hati. Biar aku ambil berkikis bulu betis, entinuan bedaunnya di kabini. Oh ha, oh ha, hey, sekarang kita ambil tanda. Ilanuan darah baru nuanmu aku duduk mengugau-ugau di muka pintu. Ilanuan darah baru nuanmu diri turun tangga belakang damai garis. Aku ndak peduli, aku ndak ngira rugi, selagi aku ndak puas hati. Biarlah ku ambis, berkikis bulu betis, entinuan bedaunnya di kabini. Hey! Ha! Woohoo! Yeah. That's it.
The time I get on the screen. Okay, cool. So, welcome to the show. I've got Nikki, Palikat, and Pete Kallang with me today, and we're doing a special Keaamatan and Hari Gawai special here. And we were talking earlier, and then they performed for us. Now, I have another question. Go. We always hear the greetings Kotobian, Tadao, Tagaso, Do Keaamatan, and Gayu Guru Garai Nyamai. Right? Am I right or am I wrong?
You are very right.
Okay, so what does it mean?
Yes,
And
you
is
are.
there something else? Is there a different greeting other than those two?
I have a different dialect. So
Okay.
instead of Tagazo, we saw Tagayo, which means big.
Okay.
Big, big, yeah.
So you just changed that one word, Anila.
Kotobian, Tadao, Tagayo, Do Keaamatan.
When you say it so nice, the slang is so nice. Pete, what about you?
Selamat Hari Gawai Gayu Guru Gerai Nyamai is in Iban, and in Bidayah is Selamat Ondu Gawia. Yeah,
I love the slang,
yeah,
you
that's it.
guys. So nice. I feel I need to take language courses with you just to learn more languages. So nice.
I have a lot to learn too, Mag. Like, I wish my parents spoke to me in Kadazan. I can only understand and I guess fake it, like when I have
Fake
to
it.
say it. Yeah, but yeah, I I'm as I'm at the same level as you, I would say.
I guess back then when we were younger, we didn't see the importance of learning the language, kan? But
Yeah,
now when we're
Hmm.
older, we're like, oh damn, we should have done it.
that's how I feel.
It's
Because
not too late.
I,
It's not too late.
uh, true. Although
Well,
I don't have much practice, or people to practice around me as
correct.
I would in the kampong or with my parents. Even speaking to my parents now in Kadazan would be super weird. But
You'd be
they
like
speak Kadazan to each other.
you'd be like trying to correct yourself while speaking to them, and you'd be like super nervous whether you're saying it correct or not, kan?
Yeah, it's just the lack of vocabulary and just, you're just used to speaking English.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. So now, right, there's been many misconceptions about this whole celebration. Okay. If there's one that you'd like to correct about this whole misconception that most of us have about the Harvest Festival, whether it's Keaamatan or Gawai, what is it?
Misconceptions. I think I think it's more that people don't know what
Could you repeat it again? Sorry.
what it is and what the traditions are behind it. Mostly people just think, oh, it's uh, a time to celebrate for the family to gather together and to just in our language we say moginum, which means to drink your
Okay.
hearts out. Yeah, which it is, but I think it's a beautiful the legend behind the celebration
Hmm.
for the Kadazans. It's really beautiful, and I wish more people knew about it.
So it's not just about partying. It's more, there is a reason behind it. And there is,
Yes,
the legend behind it, which is a nice story.
yes, it's a beautiful story, and the whole Unduk Ngadao beauty pageant is based on that. It's based on uh, choosing a woman that best reflects the selflessness and the purity that Huminodun had when she made the sacrifice, when she sacrificed herself.
Wow. So it's not just any normal beauty pageant. It actually has a deeper meaning to it. I like that.
Much deeper meaning. And there's a certain way that they do the hair, which is like
Hmm.
beautiful amygdala-esque circles on the head with, and they prefer like a very whitish kind of foundation with red lips.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's very specific actually. It's not just whatever contemporary kind of makeup look that
Mm.
yeah that you could put on. It's there is a look, and I have so much fondness for it whenever I see uh, when they report the winners of the beauty pageant, and then there are always three, the winner and the first and second runner up. I love seeing the picture because it reminds me so much of my childhood
Very
and growing
nice.
up in Sabah.
Very nice. And we were having this conversation earlier. You cannot take part because you're technically a professional singer. So you
Yeah, that's what I was told. Not that I wanted to, but that was what people told me. So I was like,
yeah.
okay.
Because I've heard a lot about, how every Sabahan girl would want to take part in this competition because it's like, it kind of gives them that feeling of being part of this whole celebration. Good.
And actually, there's this prestige linked to it. So
Yes.
so this is what I've heard. Like, if your daughter was a unduk ngadal, you are able to charge a higher dowry
Wow.
for when you want to marry her off. Like her harga is higher if she has
Wow.
been the unduk ngadal. Yes, that's
Not bad.
what I've
I
heard. That's
see.
what I've
I
heard.
see. Now I know.
Yeah.
Okay, Pete, your mic is on mute. Can you unmute? Okay, so tell us about a misconception that you like to clear about the whole Gawai celebration.
Yeah. First of all, excuse me if you can hear a child crying.
No
It's my
worries,
niece.
no worries.
Aduh, kids. Anyway, nakal betul dia ni. Anyway, a misconception. Yeah, generally people think it's about it's just a gathering where people um celebrate and party. But I think for me, my own personal takeaway from it and what I can see is it's a time of more of like a Thanksgiving for all the hard work that people put into planting the paddy. Because I see it when they did. I mean, not everybody plants paddy or rice
Correct.
nowadays, but
Correct.
when they did, it was a good time to celebrate that whole season of planting and now harvesting everything. And back in the old days when people were still practicing paganism and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, in my own understanding, and what I learned, Gawai in Iban means it's like a celebration or party. So this back in the day when they used to do this, they would also, for me in the Orang Ulu people, they would also like take the rice or the harvest and offer it up as an offering to the gods.
Okay.
So, but now we don't do that. At least not that I know of. But the whole idea behind it is to give thanks.
Definitely. So we need to get people to understand that this is a Thanksgiving celebration besides just partying, and there is a legend to it. There's a story behind it, and it brings families together. Now, without wasting more time, I'll bring you the second song because we're going to be losing Nikki very soon. At 4 o'clock, she'll have to leave. So we'll continue with Pete, but let's hear another number from Nikki this afternoon. What do you have for us this time?
I have Sayang Kinabalu.
Oh, that's a favorite, isn't it?
Yes, it's a classic actually, but my uncle and I had the pleasure of re-recording our own version.
Very nice.
Yes, but I'll be doing it solo today, sadly.
Okay. Okay. So once again, we'll do Nikki, and then we'll bring on Pete, and then I'll come back and chit chat with Pete, and we'll bid farewell to Nikki before she goes by herself. All right. So Nikki, the show's all yours. Take over.
Great. Okay, so guys, this is Sayang Kinabalu. I did this with my uncle Jimmy, but hari ini solo saja lah, okay? Mana sudah tu -1. Okay, so Sumazawa. Tinggi-tinggi Gunung Kinabalu, tinggi lagi sayang sama kamu. Biru-biru ujung Kinabalu, tengok dari jauh, hati saya rindu. Kinabalu dekat di kundasan, banyak sayur, kulit tilip-tilip. Apa guna pergi luar negeri, naik Kinabalu, hati saya rindu. Sumandak pun ramai menunggu, penari-nari lenggang sembahyang. Sekali melihat melepak kulitnya, saya jatuh cinta. Sayang Kinabalu. Keamatan pesta bulan 5. Sayang kita pergi tamu, jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Hey, Kinabalu, Kinabalu. Hey. Tinggi-tinggi Gunung Kinabalu, tinggi lagi sayang sama kamu. Biru-biru ujung Kinabalu, tengok dari jauh, hati saya rindu. Kinabalu hatiku dasar. Banyak sayur boleh pilih-pilih. Apa guna pergi luar negeri, tengok Kinabalu, hati saya rindu. Tanah Wagu pun ramai menunggu, penerima di lenggang sembayang. Sekali melihat melepas kulitnya, saya jatuh cinta. Saya sayang Kinabalu. Keamatan pesta bulan 5. Sayang kita pergi temu jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Sayang kita pergi temu jalan tanpa ruli, hati saya rindu. Thank you guys.
Woohoo! I actually personally love this song. Now, Pete, before I let you perform, we're gonna do a rapid fire segment with Nikki before we let her go. Okay, so this rapid fire is between the two of you. The first thing that comes to your mind after I ask you the question lah. Ken, boleh? Ready?
Reds.
All right. So the first question is one thing that makes you miss home during the Harvest Festival.
To how?
Pete.
The people.
The people.
Friends, family.
Okay. One thing that symbolizes Gawai and Keaamatan for you.
The nasi with the boso.
She loves her boso. Pete, yourself.
No, I miss friends and family because there's nothing like Gawai with friends and family.
Oh, you really miss them, don't you?
So like warm and social. I'm all about the food.
Together, we're a fantastic combination. Okay, the must-have dish during Gawai Keaamatan.
Pinasakan.
Which is what?
Which is it's like a boiled fish. Sometimes you can put turmeric if you want to give it a bit more color, but generally it's like super plain and like super pale, and it doesn't look like much. But the magic is in combining it with the other stuff. So that's like the base, right? So you need to put like all the spicy and the pungent stuff, and together with the rice, and then you have your tapai. So it's the best thing.
Wow! So it's a complete meal, kan? Then you're ready.
Yes, you're set. You're set.
Pete, what about yourself? What is your must-have dish?
For me, it's tungubi, also known as panso. It's tapioca leaves stew. It's like a stew.
That's in the bamboo, right? Have we lost Pete? Is that in the stew? Is that in the bamboo?
I'm here. Yeah, the one in the bamboo. The one in the bamboo, or if you don't have bamboo, you can just make it in a pot. Woo, sedap.
Are you making it right now? I know where you live.
Nyaman.
Oh, that sounds yummy lah.
Yeah, now we're making Nikki very hungry. After this, she's gonna go eat something.
I am so hungry.
Okay, guys, is there a must-have song? A song that's like your jam? So during this time, this celebration, if you hear it, you're in the mood to celebrate Gawai and Keaamatan.
Jambatan Tanpa Ruli.
Ah,
forever and ever. Even though people sing it to death and have performed it to death, it still holds a special place in my heart. Can I sing a little bit of it?
Yes, go.
Papakang kudo sumunsuido jambatan do tamparuli baka sutinggi oku.
So nice.
Yeah,
now you really feel the whole festivities crawling in your soul.
Yeah,
right?
Suddenly I get so nostalgic. I sing that song, but you know what it means, Mag? It's so hilarious.
Okay, what?
It's talking about wearing high heels while walking on the Tamparuli Bridge.
Oh man!
So the things we Karasan people come up with,
you guys must have been really bored.
What?
You guys must have been really bored.
Bored and super interested in life.
But super creative though. The fact that somebody thought of walking on the bridge wearing high heels. Let's make it into a song.
Yeah, it must have been a huge thing when high heels finally came to
I
Karatan
know.
in the
Yeah.
kampung. Yeah.
Pete, what about you? What is that one song that's your jam during Gawai?
I one of it is Semina Duduk Berimbai, and also I think the one that I just sang just now, Berkikis Bulu Betis.
Okay, so that's your
It's a song
jam,
about a
huh?
guy who is madly in love with a madly in love with a girl, and that he would do anything to
Oh,
to to have her in his life, to marry
so
her.
so
Oh,
were you singing to someone particular? Che, sibuk je myself.
Singing to myself. I'm kidding. I want to get out. I would do anything.
Okay, our final question is: what is your Gawai Keaamatan is not Gawai and Keaamatan without ... Complete the sentence.
tapai.
Woo!
Yeah, that's
Tua.
it's a must lah.
Cheers! How do you say cheers in
Mhm.
your languages?
It used to be aramaiti.
Yep.
That was the trendy word. Now it's lundus. I
Lundus.
The funny thing is, because I'm not a drinker, but then the last time I did together with my friends, I said aramaiti, and they were going like, Nikki, that's a bit dated. You need to update yourself. The word right now is lundus. So so now I know. Now I know, and I'm telling you guys, it's lundus.
That's so savage, like your friends.
Lundus.
I know they're savage. We Karazans are. It's the warrior blood.
Pete, what about yourself? Gawai is not Gawai
The
without.
Dayaks would say, the Gawai is not Gawai without Tua. I said Tua.
Oh, okay, Tua. So what would you say?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Hello. I would say, the Dayaks would say, oh ha, or
Woo!
they would say,
Oh,
tara
nice.
tara 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 tara,
Really?
or the orang Ulus would say,
Oh,
oe oe. Yeah, the
Woo!
orang Ulus like to sing lah.
Now
Sing
you know
their
where you got your
hosting.
talent
nicer
from.
than the lunduska. I'm gonna sing the next time. I'll put a melody on the lundus.
You're gonna create your own one way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice though.
Yeah, I like it. Very nice. Okay, we've come to the end of the rapid fire. I know we've got to leave Nikki, or rather, Nikki's got to leave us. But Nikki, before you leave us, what's your message to all our viewers this afternoon?
I'm gonna say the one phrase that no one knows the meaning to, but it is what kamatan means to me, which is katobian taraw tagayo do kamatan.
Happy Keaamatan to you too and your family. I hope you enjoy the festivities.
I do. Thank you
Take
guys.
take care,
Happy
Nikki.
Keaamatan, Nikki.
We'll
Take
see
care.
you
Babe.
soon.
See you, Mag.
All right, Pete. So you're ready to give us your next song?
Yes, I am.
You also want one more song. I don't quite all. Okay, Pete Kallang, over to you.
Yes, one more song. All right. This next song is called Semina Duduk Berimbai. Here we go. Nak kempang hatiku birindai, ngau nuan sulu. Laban gamaluan amat baci pada aku. Tang aku cimai hati, aku ti berani. Ngau ku arahkan wan anang megaransi. Dariku bergetar, kakiku bergegar, penanda kuasai, laban tua berimbai, dudukku ndak nyamai, berdiri ndak nyamai, ndak kembang ku megai, saja duduk berimbai, ndak kembang ku megai, saja duduk berimbai. Dak kempang hatiku berimbai, daungan sulu, laban gamaluan amat majid pada aku. Tang aku jimai hati, aku ti berani. Engkau harap kenuananang megaransi. Eh, jariku bergetar, kakiku bergegar, penanda ku asai, laban tua berimbai, dudukku dak nyamai, berdiri dak nyamai, dak kembang ku megai, saja duduk berimbai, dak kembang ku megai, saja duduk berimbai. Dak kempang hatiku berimbai, engkau nuan sulu, laban gamaluan amat bajik pada aku. Tang aku jimai hati, titi berani. Engkau nu harap kenuananang megaransi. Eh, oh ha. Woo. Thank you.
That was
Itu
nice.
dia.
I like the fact that you were dancing along to the beat as well. Now, Pete, there's a little necklace around your neck. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, this is called the ulang. Ulang means necklace in Kenya or
Okay.
in Kenya. Yeah. So usually people wear this during festive seasons, festive occasions, gatherings, and yeah, this is something that was made by the orang Ulu people and they wear it proudly. But now everyone wears it. Anyone can wear it. Yeah.
Definitely, definitely. Now, Pete, it has been a pleasure having you on the show as well, and I hope you enjoyed it just as much as we did. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your story about Gawai for us, because I learned so much today. I hope you did too, a little bit about Keaamatan from Nikki as well.
Oh, a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any messages for all your fans listening in or watching in right now? We're losing Pete slowly. Pete, any messages for our viewers this afternoon?
Hi, I'm here. I would just like to say happy Keaamatan to everybody. Selamat Hari Gawai, Gayu Gerai Nyamai. Keaamatan today and Gawai is on the 1st of June. So to all Malaysians, to all Sabahan, Sarawakians, happy Keaamatan and selamat Hari Gawai, Gayu Guru Gerai Nyamai. Thank you,
Happy
Meg, for
Gawai to
Radio for
you
having me.
too. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to wish you a great
My
celebration.
pleasure.
Okay. You take care and happy happy Gawai once again from all of us at AFR Radio. Take care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
To all our viewers, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to leave you with a wonderful number put together by Bichu and her band. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Aramaiti on AFR Radio.
Suminding mo gitatamong toko sumayaw. Hey, Aramaiti mo giampot toko suminding mo gikakambay toko sumayaw mo gipupun ang potiyusan kalahan kada pimpanaw. Hey, Aramaiti.
Hi, Izo Ibichu, miampay kinumanganku Brian, Nish, Shaky Shaky, Om Jude, anangan mamason kumadyoso toy sanando. Kutubian tadaw tagazo do kamatan. Tabagay toko kumuhigan namo lumamay o musiko.
Hey, Aramaiti. Mogi sisinding do karamayan, mogi ampatan toko momogita, so pinanana, so pidududu, so pidididi, so pilala. Hey, Aramaiti. Itinogia o komposiyon duhitit kampong ay socorro si Aramaito mon kada pomong soy poritaraan. Hey, Aramaiti. Hey, Aramaiti.